right, man. We ain't talked about Tekashi69 in a minute. Apparently, or allegedly, he pretty much outed everybody else out. I think it was 9 Tr3yway members in general that needed to take a plea so he can get released. If they all didn't take a plea, he would have had to take the stand and testify. Now it's a new twist. One of they boys and one of the members, his name is Banga on the streets. He did an interview with BBN Network on YouTube, and I'll link that in the description. And he said, according to his lawyer, he said this is what his lawyer say, that Tr3yway Shotti is in there snitching as well. So let's talk about it. Goodfella Sports TV. Appreciate the love and support. Make sure you check out our music entertainment playlist and all our playlists that you are interested in, NBA, NFL, and much, much more. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. And he in there spilling the tea, saying that Shotti getting knocked out in there. He getting no respect from the police, no respect from the crew, and some other stuff as well too. And yeah, Banga was, according to the article, he was one of 9 who was has taken the plea deal in the RICO case against the Blood Sets. He initially shared a lawyer with Tr3yway Shotti. However, he got his own lawyer when Shotti reneged on a promise to help raise bail. Okay. He said that lawyer reviewed paperwork and discovered that Shotti had cooperated with the feds to get a lighter sentence. And he says in the call, you know, from the Pokey, Banga explained that his lawyer believes Shotti has been spilling the beans on criminal activity going back a decade. He said that as well, that, you know, Shotti was telling on stuff that he did back in 2004. He was in there because of the situation that happened at the Barclays Center. I was there that night when allegedly somebody got the letting the sticky with the blicky go. They got the shooting up in that joker. And he was in there for that. He said the police stopped him without probable cause. He said that pretty much without somebody cooperating, he would have got off because he was arrested. He was arrested wrongfully. But he was, you know, he found out that through his lawyer that Tr3yway was snitching and telling on stuff going back to 2004. That's over a decade that he was doing. And that's why he ended up taking the plea deal, because his lawyer said they just, you know, they got other information. Some people snitching on you from other stuff. So he took a plea deal. He also revealed that one of the co-defendants, Mel Murder, was stabbed multiple times while locked up and was sent to the infirmary in critical condition. So I'm going to link that interview in the description. So he's spilling their entire beans up in there, man. He's saying Tr3yway getting beat up. He don't get no respect from, or Shotti don't get no respect from the police. And that he was snitching on him, bro. He said, I would have beat the case if he didn't snitch. And all that tough talk he was talking to Tekashi69 when they met up, when they seen each other in the courtroom, saying that we don't bend, we don't break, it's Tr3yway. You know what I'm saying? He yelled that in the courtroom, trying to seem tough, like he was tough tone. And you know, at the end of the day, 6ix9ine, he's still looking light in these streets. He looking bad. He snitched on the entire crew. But guess what? Shotti snitched too. So what they say in the street, they ask him like, all right, if I don't sell drugs, somebody else will do them. If Tekashi69 is snitched, Tr3yway Shotti would have snitched and got out. So all that time he was looking at, man, when he took the deal, they said he was only gonna get 10 to 15 years, I think it was, or something like that. I said, damn, for all that shit they was doing, they had him on camera, you know, robbing people, the thing that happened at the Barclays Center. I was like, damn, I think it was 10 to 15 was light. And obviously he been cooperating with the feds. And that ain't nothing new, man. 2 guys that we just learned died. You know, Frank Lucas died May 30th. He cooperated. Nicky Barnes, that we found out yesterday, that died in 2012 at 78 years old. He cooperated. All right? We keep going. Alpo cooperated. Rayful Edmonds cooperated. You know, when people say, you know, snitches get stitches, man, it ain't always the truth, man. It's a long line of snitches. It's only so many Eddie Jacksons, Big Meeches. There's only so many people like that who take it on the chin and don't cooperate and actually do their time. You know, this is what happened, man. The feds got like a 97, 98% conviction rate. It's not because people do their due diligence or there's some CIS type stuff, whatever they call it. No, man, most of the time somebody snitch. And once somebody else snitch, then somebody else snitch, then they get to solving cases going back almost 20 years that they knew nothing about because, I know he did this and that. And at the end of the day, this fool Banga character had to take the plea deal. If Tr3yway didn't snitch on him, he would have been out in the streets. He told on him going stuff back to 2004. He was in there singing like Tweety Bird, like a canary. You know, and everybody wanted to get on 6ix9ine, and rightfully so, we did get on 6ix9ine. But guess what? 6ix9ine probably knew if I didn't tell, he was going to tell. And that's what happened. But he don't get out looking no better. You know, people say, oh, it's the #1 code in the streets is don't snitch. Man, they had the Casanova 2x2 boy. They said he snitched. He snitched on some stuff he didn't need to be snitching on. Like, it's just like, New York got a history of that, man. In certain parts, you know, Brooklyn, you don't hear too much. You didn't hear too much snitching on a lot of guys from Brooklyn on the main level. But then again, 6ix9ine, Tr3yway giving them a bad name. You know what I'm saying? And it's rats. They all snitched on each other, man. How you snitch on your own mans, though? That's the crazy thing about it. He had a possibility of getting out and seeing his family and trying to change his life. You snitch on your own man. You done snitch on a rival crew. You snitch on your own mans to get some years knocked off. And you trying to play tough if this is true. He said this is according to his lawyer. You know, so the 6ix9ine thing, it twists. It's going to be interesting when 6ix9ine get out. It's going to be even more interesting if Tr3yway get it out. They said he was in the hole crying too. He said he was in the hole crying. Or, you know, that's what I think he said in the interview. But I'll link the interview in the description. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love and support, man. Let me know what y'all think. We gone.